So today we are going to learn about QM. You are familiar with the QM?
A little bit, I would say yes.
Okay. Then it will be easier, more easier for you. Okay. We have
Okay.
two things. I believe, which is QM. Like if you go for the SNR industry, okay, like our industry, like we are basically MSNR trader, right? So they give too much hype to the QM. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Too much hyped. It is not, it should not be that much hyped. Should not.
Okay.
So why I'm saying it? Because QM is something that may helps you to identify direction sometimes. It is not mandatory to have it in anywhere as a setup, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why I said that, like, if you have seen any MSNR video apart from me, you will see they call this one as a QM, right?
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. It's good
And
like that.
this
Mm-hmm.
one they call it as what, RBS, right? And this particular one called area as a support, sorry, apex level. You understand?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now it is very easy. If you see, I am in a daily chart. You see, boss,
Yeah.
I'm in a daily
Yeah.
chart. You see less movement. You see less movement, and you can pick a QM is very nicely. I see it. I take it. It is very nice to pick in higher time frame. But as a day trader, when you go to here, there are tons of QM in here. How you going to
Yeah.
filter it?
Mm-hmm.
That's my question. There are tons of QM. How we are going to filter it? Like, this is a QM. You see low, high, low, low, higher, high, right?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is a QM, low, high, low, low, higher, high, which is respected. This is a QM, low, high, low, low. It could be the higher high, right, boss?
Mm-hmm.
This is a QM. So the question is how we are going to find
Yeah.
which is the right one, right? Which is the right one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so what we do, we will talk about it a little bit later. But as I said, QM is just a QM. People make it overhyped. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
People,
Okay.
to be honest, people make it overhyped. But as I said, when you go to the, like, look, you can say, okay, this is a QM, okay, boss. This is a QM. Look at this low, high, lower, low, higher, high. Market did not even come to that particular line yet, right? Did not come
Yes.
to that particular line yet. So you may say this is high, low, higher, high, lower, low. Market goes, hit your stop loss. You see? Hit your
Yes.
stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
You see this one, high, low, higher, high, lower, low, goes, definitely it's going to hit your stop loss, because if you look at this, it is like 283 pips.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it been three, like from April to August, it's like 4 months. You were seeing few setup. Like, let's say here to there, you're seeing six setup, and out of six, four is already hitting the stop loss.
Mm-hmm.
So how you are going to survive in the market? If, let's say, people will say you should not go to the lower time frame to find the QM, then I say fine, we go to the higher time frame. You see, you got my point. Higher
Yes.
time
Yes.
frame. But when
Mm-hmm.
you go to the higher time frame, what is the benefit of it? You're not seeing anything very perfectly. So what we do, we follow two ways of QM. But before that, I want you to show how you should measure the QM and what, how it help you to understand the market. Okay.
Okay.
The, to understand the QM, like, let us go to, let me give you the explanation of it. Like, market, in my, not my personal opinion, it is universal opinion, market only create two things: either it will create a or it will create a V.
Yes.
There are nothing else. Let's say market is a trending market, so here it's creating an A and V level only.
Okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
let's say market is in a sideway market, still it is creating A level and V level only.
Yes. True. Yes.
Right. So how the QM formed? QM formed, like, it will create a level, whatever level choose you. It could create that opposite totally V level also, right? So as we are
Okay.
talking about it, create a level. That means you mark that A. Okay. You mark that A.
Okay.
It will break that A level and create a V level also at the bottom. You see.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
see. Then what happened? It also break that particular low. So now it's create a that got broken, it create a V, it also got broken, and then what happened on here? When it goes to back, it goes back to its original area. You can start selling from there. Okay, you can start selling from there. Now, question is, uh, what about like it's the very easiest way to remember like whatever suits you, right? There is no specific terminology to remember that. Okay, no specific terminology. Like you can see it like as I said, a level, it create an a, it create a v, a got broken, v got broken, then it goes initial a level, then you can sell, right? If you are a big fan of SMC or ICT trader, you can say it's a sell side liquidity, it's a buy side liquidity. Market take out the sell side liquidity, it also take out the buy side liquidity, it goes back to its original high, it is started to sell. Okay, and the third part is the easiest part, which is like as a traditional trader, it will create a high, it will create a low, it will higher high, it will lower low. Okay, so high,
Yes.
low, higher high, lower low. If it goes back to the high, you sell. You understand?
Yes.
Now, sometimes, as I said, QM is something that is very much overhyped. It is not something that, you know, yes, it's work. It's not like it do not work. It's work, but to me, it's a very overhyped thing. Okay, so now it is not like sometimes, as I said, it's a very much interesting to see as they identify the direction, right? Identify the direction, but it is not. Also, it's not mandatory. Let's say you have a QM in a higher time frame. When you see some structure like this, you may see the market will never go up. It will continue to the down. Okay. Like as I said, as a setup, you should sell from there, right? You should sell from there. So like when it's a very common one. Like let's say you have a uptrend. Okay, you have uptrend, and this got broken. That means you started to seeing the QM pattern formula on here, right? High,
Yes.
low, higher high, lower low is completed. Now it is not mandatory to gives you that particular area as the entry area. Sometime it goes there, sometime it do not. But when this formation happen, you may see a little retracement, then it will continues to down. It is not mandatory to go back as a QM area like entry area. So this is something that is very much heaven. Like if you want to understand the QM and how it is very much related to the chart, you should follow the BTC chart. BTC is the having to understand how to read the QM.
Okay. So you mean BTC is good for QM?
No, I'm not saying BTC is good for QM. I said like how you can understand how it's work and whatnot.
Okay.
Huh,
Okay.
this is what I'm saying. So look, if we started from here, which is the very much earliest day of BTC, right? Not earliest day, but this broker is registered on here. So it goes to all time high, right? It goes to all time high. Okay, it came down, and it came down to a certain engulfing level, right? Certain engulfing level, and it create what? It create what on here?
Okay.
You see it?
Yes.
We are in very much higher time. As I said, it is not mandatory to come back. Sometime it will come back, sometime it will not, but so if you see now, it's a monthly, so I do not want to waste that much time. What you see then, it come back, isn't it? It come back, and then it started to move up. When it is started to move up, this particularly again start as a QM, you see. In this time, it did not come back. It continued its movement with a level, V level breakout, A level, V level breakout. Okay.
Yes.
Now, this is the very first time we see the BTC reaches to the all-time high. See, all-time high. Now, how you are going to know that this is the movement that is stopped there? It will not go up. How you are going to know it? How we will know it? You got my point, boss? So what we are going to see, is there any QM formation happen or not? Okay. So if you look at here, what you see?
Yeah, I see.
So then like this is happening on where? It's all time high area if you look, right? The BTC all time high area, Right. So by seeing that, you can confirm like, yes, the market may shift it a little bit lower. You see?
Yes, yes.
And then what happened? It come back to here. Okay. It come back to here. The same formula when it reached to the certain low area, very much certain low area, it started to giving you what again?
And because of Q1
You see?
to that.
Right. And the continuation started on here again. Okay. Now the question is, this is again reached to the all-time high, like all the record broken, it goes again the all-time high. Previously we sees it like when it reached to the all-time high, how we decided it going to be make a retracement a little bit deeper. We saw a QM. Right, this time if you look this particular area, we do not see any QM. Eventually we see a continuation QM, which is a buy QM. You understand?
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
means it started to buying, and again reached to again the all-time high, and it created again a QM. If you look at here, like not that candle, after that candle. Okay. Eventually, what happened this time? Once that QM created, it dropped. It did not exactly reacted from here. It dropped a little bit, which is still like 2,000 pips. It dropped. No, right, right, 2,000. So 94 to 974. But the interesting part is, if you go to the weekly, that's where the QM happened again as a buy QM. So, right, buy QM, and it is started to continue again to till the right now in the recent market. Now the question is, what we are having on here? We are having a buy QM again on here. Okay, buy QM again on here, and we already, don't forget, we already have a failed QM area on here. So BTC is upcoming to either here to here, or maybe guys a little bit drop and then move up. You understand? So this is the reason I said like QM is very much overhyped thing. Now why it is an overhyped thing? If you try to take a buy or take a sell, you cannot take a trade buy or sell like with that much bigger stop loss. Right. So the question is still, is it worth to use as a SOP? Answer is yes. How we are going to use it? Let us say it. Okay. We are going to adjust it. We are going to adjust it very different way. Got it? So far, on your end, you get the clear idea what I'm talking about and whatnot.